40 files, then 4, then none. Right now, someone at Pixar is watching Toy Story 2 erase itself off the screen. Woody's hat, then his boots, then Woody, gone. And nobody has touched the keyboard in 10 seconds. Somewhere on the network, a command is running. Two characters, R, M. Remove, recursive, forced. No questions, no confirmation. And it is pointed straight at the master directory for the entire film. This is early 1998. In a matter of minutes, 90% of a movie that took 2 years to build is simply gone. Now here is the part everyone gets wrong about this story. They tell it like a comedy. Somebody fat-fingered a command and a mom on maternity leave happened to save the day. Cute. But that is not really what happened. The truth is darker and a lot more useful. Toy Story 2 was already lost about a month before anyone typed that command. They just did not know it yet. And the reason has nothing to do with the delete. Because Pixar, of course, had backups. Obviously, every night the entire film was written to tape. The safety net was right there. Except the tape had quietly filled up. The drive was writing into a volume that was already full, throwing away as much as it saved. And the error log, the thing that was supposed to scream that this was happening, it lived on that same full disk. It was 0 bytes. The alarm could not even record that it was going off. So the backup had not actually worked in about a month. Nobody noticed because nobody ever tried to restore from it. And that is the whole lesson in one sentence. A backup you have never restored is not a backup. It is a hope. What actually saved the movie was an accident. Galen Sussman, one of the technical directors, had just had a baby. So Pixar set her up to work from home, with a workstation that pulled down a copy of the film over a phone line every week or so. Nobody designed that as a disaster recovery plan. It was a maternity leave convenience. But it was the only complete copy of Toy Story 2 left on the planet, and it was about 2 weeks old. So Sussman and a colleague, Orrin Jacob, drove across the bridge to her house, lifted the computer off her desk, wrapped it in blankets, and strapped it into the back seat of her Volvo like a newborn. Jacob's actual words, "I hugged it with seatbelts." Then came the weekend, no sleep, 70,000 files, cross-checked by hand against the home copy and the individual workstations, figuring out what was real and what was corrupted. And they got the movie back. And then, here is my favorite part, a few months later, Pixar deleted Toy Story 2 again, on purpose. The senior team watched the finished film, decided it simply was not good enough, threw out nearly all of it, and rebuilt the entire thing in about 9 months. That version made over $500 million. So the meme is wrong, twice over. The villain of this story is not the delete command. Humans will always fat finger something. The real villain is a safety net that nobody ever tested, sitting there for a whole month looking exactly like protection. And you have one of those right now. Your photos syncing to a cloud you have never restored from. That work drive that backs itself up automatically. The question is never whether the backup runs. It is whether anyone has ever actually tried to bring it back. And if you got something out of this, subscribe, so this channel doesn't quietly vanish from your feed the way Toy Story 2 nearly did. Like it on your way out. The algorithm is listening. See you in the next one.